advocating the public assistance programs. There are many programs that fall into this category, but I'm going to focus more on the temporary assistance for needy families and food stamps. So temporary assistance are funded by the government tax revenues to provide for financially needy families. To qualify for these programs, you go through several different types of applications, questionnaires, etc. So eligibility is mainly through a means test. This means test is a determination of whether a family is eligible for government assistance or welfare. I am advocating this policy for the means test because I believe that the means test should be more strict due to the rise of demand. These tests should include drug testing for those wishing to receive benefits, investigation of each case more thoroughly, and enforcing those who are requesting benefits to job search. So talking a little bit more of supply versus demand. The welfare policy was originally the purview of states. There was such a high demand and not enough supply, or aka the money, that the state could no longer give the money out to these programs and to these needy families. But the government did. The government had the accessibility to print money and make money, and had so much money that they could let others borrow it. So the government now funds the money, and now the state has a regulation of dispersing it to each application and each family. So those receiving the benefits, it's most, or at least TANF and food stamps, is sometimes considered, quote, free money. And due to this, people thinking and considering it as free money, it is more likely to be taken advantage of. I believe that the stricter means tests would kind of put a stop to that, and it wouldn't be as taken advantage of, and people wouldn't be able to lie as much on applications. The Welfare Reform Act of 1996 placed a 5-year limit on eligibility. I personally believe that 5 years is enough time for a needy family or a needy individual to be able to get back up on their feet and find a job and be able to be financially stable while receiving those assistance programs for that 5-year limit. I believe it has been decreased to 4 years since then. And here is a picture that I personally like. This is to back up my policy change. This is a chart of unemployment versus the TANF enrollment. And one more, stating that welfare is booming. There is a high demand of assistance programs needed by families. These assistance programs are including medical spending, cash aid, food, which is the TANF and the food stamps, housing, energy assistance programs, and many other programs that are funded by the government. So I really do believe and advocate for these means tests to be more strict, and it may be able to play a bigger part in lowering the demand versus the supply, and maybe even equaling that ratio out.